Hope you guys are all right. I thought I'd make a video for you guys, really quick one. Just some advice really, and to talk a little bit about YouTube, YouTube astrologers, and hopefully inspire a few people. So I've been on YouTube officially since December 2016. And I started posting videos because I was talking to myself all day. As a 12th house person, you do that. And I thought, let me just post a video. But I have Jupiter in my first house. It's opposing my moon, okay? I'm pretty jolly. And I made a video talking about why I don't date Scorpios. I had a big red wig on. I was taking the piss. And before you knew it, you know, it got lots of views and people were getting upset and people were taking it personal, and it was a bit weird. But I started making more and more videos because of the reaction that I got, the response I got. Taking YouTube more seriously, taking astrology more seriously, and then here I am today. I do lots of readings, and you know, I appreciate YouTube for giving me the platform to make videos on. But I do see that YouTube are they're their own company. So if YouTube shut down tomorrow, what would I do? What would I do? I'd be stuck. So I'd now have to think about my own platform now to make my own videos on, find my own astrologers. I found an astrologer who I'm going to add to my website as my team. Which I'm super excited about. I'm also going to try and set up some more changes on my website over a period of time. I'll let you guys know. But I get lots of questions from people saying, oh, do you think I should make a YouTube channel? I want to do astrology and da-da-da. I goes, of course. If you feel that, you know, you want to do that, go ahead and do it. I'm never the type to say to someone, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. You might be so good at it. I don't know. And I'm never going to discredit someone, you know, in the same industry as me just because you could be competition. But who cares? Like, we're all here to deliver a message to the masses for a purpose, right? Like, we are all here to do the same thing. But I also asked you, I have to say this. Astrology on YouTube, tarot cards especially, is definitely a saturated area. But you have to ask yourself, what makes you a little bit different from the next person? Now, for me personally, I feel, number one, I'm black. Okay, that's one thing. Number two, I'm British, which makes me a little bit more relatable to the British people that I do readings for. And number three, I feel that I'm more entwined with the 12th house energy. If you haven't seen my 12th house video, go and check that shit out. But I like to uncover the unconsciousness and make it conscious. So that's more my focus. You've got other astrologers that might talk about relationships a lot more, that might talk about birth charts and negative aspects, or do you know what I'm saying? You've got all different astrologers that will focus on different things. For me personally, it's got to be the 12th house to me. So if you're coming onto YouTube, think, what can you bring? You know, but also, this hasn't always been my, you know, my area of choice. I feel like it's about my development over time, and also getting to know more about myself and what you guys are appreciating more. So just think about what you're gonna bring to YouTube. Some people bring comedy into it, you know, and every single viewer is gonna like you for something different. So what are you gonna bring that the viewers are gonna appreciate? I also want to mention this because this is very important for everybody who's on YouTube, whether it's astrology, makeup, hair, tutorials, it could be anything. But YouTube is a Neptunian world, honey. It's Neptunian. And when I say Neptune, I'm talking about nebulous, foggy vision. It's unconscious. You see, when you think of Beyonce, because believe it or not, whether I've got 5K subscribers, whether I've got 25K subscribers, yeah, I'm on a public, what's the word? I'm not in the public eye, but I'm kind of out there. So to have people follow you, people going to know of you. I'm not famous, I'm not big-headed in any way, shape or form. I ain't Beyonce, okay? But you gotta look at it like this. Think of Beyonce, who is everyone, she's more known than the Queen. Queen Elizabeth, are you crazy? We all know who Beyonce is. She can't go anywhere in the world without being noticed or approached. And I feel so sorry for her because she's a 12th house person as well. She probably, and this is why I feel, by the way, she keeps herself to herself. I've got to read her chart. But she keeps herself to herself because she's a 12th house person. She's going to attract all these weirdos, abuse, you know, people just crossing that boundary, because 12th house represents boundaries. Neptunian is boundaries. And speaking of Beyonce, I'm mentioning Beyonce because there is a relation to what I'm trying to say, which is people feel that they know who you are and they want to be close to you. So when you're in a public image or in the public eye for whatever, people forget that, people don't realize that they're acting very Neptunian by crossing that boundary with you, by wanting to talk to you, to be your friend, to be your partner, or just it's a fantasy world. People who are on net or who are on YouTube, this is something you have to deal with. Now, I'm 12th house Sun, 12th house Mercury, Neptune's conjunct my moon, and Neptune transit is squaring my ascendant, and Neptune's conjunct my Pisces, my Venus in Pisces. I've got Venus in Pisces as well. So my dominant planets are Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune. So I always attract people that want to cross the boundary with me, that want to fight and argue, and I don't get it. To me, it's weird. But this is the thing, people feel very comfortable crossing this boundary because 12th house represents abuse. It's the energy dustbin. So it takes good energy, but also bad energy. People that are abusive, that are into domestic violence, that want to physically hurt you, okay? And the 12th house gets a lot of pent-up anger and frustration. And a lot of 12th house people are not sure how to deal with it. The 12th house is your unconscious mind. It's your unconscious mind. And sometimes this is where you see where mental health can come from. And when you can't deal with it, you're constantly thinking about it. It's processing, it's going into your unconsciousness. And if you're someone who's not getting therapy or letting this out or being consciously aware of it, you're going to be in trouble. Your unconsciousness is going to be affected. And this is why it's super important that you awaken your unconsciousness and get out of that 12th house. And look, I'm going on a little bit, but my point is, being on YouTube, you have to be very cautious because people want to take you down, people want to attack you, and people think they know you. I share a lot of stuff on YouTube, but people don't know me. I'm a 12th house Sun. So people always think, oh, I know you. No, honey, you think you do. You think, but you don't have any idea. And be cautious. I always say this, especially as we are in Pisces season right now. Mercury is retrograding, and my Mars, I've got Mars. Mars is in Taurus, and it's in my 12th house. So this is a time where I'm going to be attacked by people. I'm going to be, I'm waiting for the abuse to come through. This is just how it works. But for those of you out there who want to be on YouTube, please understand this. You have to have thick skin. You've got to have thick skin. And a lot of Neptunians don't have thick skin, but I feel that me being an Aries Sun, me having Jupiter an aspect to my moon, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. So bear in mind, people want to be in your proximity a lot. So be strong enough to know when to be like, back up, bitch, back up. Do you know what I'm saying? Just understand that. So I'm going to go and do a reading now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and get creating, all right? Get creating, get out there. Take care.